Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send our praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah, Kodash, Barak, Atham. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. This is your brother Izar coming at you with another lesson from the GMS Miami Camp. Today I want to talk about the word curse. Curse. Okay? Let's look that word curse up. Okay? Now you have a couple of definitions. And I went into the Google. Curse. A solemn utterance intended to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. Okay? And then the second definition is an offensive word or phrase used to express anger or annoyance. Okay? All right. Now let's go to the first definition. A solemn utterance intended to invoke a supernatural power to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. Okay? Now, on the right hand side, we have the curse in Hebrew when we send a curse on a person for scoffing us, and then you have the left hand side, which is witchcraft and voodoo curses and stuff like that. Okay, so a curse is a supernatural power used to inflict harm or punishment on someone or something. Okay, and that goes for the left hand side and the right hand side. Okay, but on the right hand side, the curse is more powerful than on the left hand side. Okay, all right. Let's go into some scriptures. Okay, let's go into. Let's see here. What did I think it was a book of Daniel. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 32. Hold on one second. Let's start at 31. Daniel chapter 4, starting at verse 31. While the word of the king's mouth. Hold on one second. Let me start at 30. Let's start at 30. Daniel 4 and 30. The king spake and said, Is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom? For by might of my power, or for the honor of my majesty. So that right there, Nebuchadnezzar is being very prideful about Babylon. Okay? And, the Most High does not like pride. Okay? The Most High does not like pride. Okay? So since Nebuchadnezzar was very prideful of what he said, let me go further up in the scriptures and read to you what happened to him. Okay? Verse 31. While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee, and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with beasts of the field. Okay? They shall make thee eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth unto whomsoever he will. Okay? So that was a curse that Nebuchadnezzar was going to basically be a crazy man, And when you go into verse 33, it says, the same hour was this thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar. He was driven from men, and did eat grass of oxen, and his body was wet with dew of heaven, till his hairs were grown like eagles' feathers, and his nails like birds' claws. So since he was prideful, the Most High had to humble him down, put a curse on him. You know what I'm saying? All right, and the Most High can do that to us. If we get so prideful in this truth, the Most High can bring us down like a bad habit, boy. He can bring us down, drop us down like an anchor in the ocean. You know? All right? So we ought to learn from that experience that Nebuchadnezzar went through. He was very prideful about being a king. Okay? Very prideful. So when you get into this truth, man, you can't be prideful, because the Most High can allow affliction or allow set upon you a curse. Okay? And that will humble you down. All right? Now let's go to the end. Okay? This is when he got out of, his curse and everything. It says, I'm gonna read the last verse, which is 37. Daniel 4:37. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and exalt and honor the King of heaven, also whose works are truth, and his ways judgment, and those that talk with pride he is able to abide. Okay, so he knew that he was very prideful. What he was saying before in verse, I think it was verse 30. Yeah, it said the king spake and said, "Is it not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty?" He kept saying, my. Okay? It wasn't him that built that. The Most High allowed him, gave him the power to help build Babylon, to be a ruler of Babylon. Okay? All right? And what does it say? It says, in verse 30, I think it was 37, it says, while the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee. Okay? And then it says, in 32 it says, and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, until thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth unto whosoever he will. So when Nebuchadnezzar was king over Babylon, the Most High was the one that allowed that to happen. Okay? And that's what he had to teach Nebuchadnezzar. All things are in the Lord's hands. Okay? It wasn't him that built Babylon. It was the Most High that allowed Babylon to be built. Okay? All right? But in the end, Nebuchadnezzar knew. It says, now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and exalt and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are truth, and his ways judgment, and those that walk in pride he is able to abase. Okay, let's look at that word abase. Okay, let's look at that word abase. A-B-A-S-E definition. Okay, behalf in the way that behalf in a way that belittles, okay, and degrades, okay. And what does it say? And those that walk in pride he is able to abase. So if you walk in pride, the Most High can allow affliction, the Most High can allow a curse, The Most High can allow terrible things to happen to you. He can belittle you. He can degrade you, man. Allow these demons to be upon you and allow you to be degraded. Allow you to be belittled. Okay? And sometimes it takes that sometimes for us to wake up. You know? It takes that. Alright? So, Akim, if you are in the camp, handle your position with honor. Honor for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But don't be too prideful in your position, because the Most High can belittle you. He can allow curses to come upon you. Okay? He can allow a curse to be upon you. Alright? And make you bug out. Okay? He can make you go bug out, go away from the camp, and then come back to the camp, after you've been belittled, and if the Most High got to make you humble like that, he will allow affliction and a curse to come upon you just to prove a point to you, And for the ones that are wise, if that happens and you come back and you learn from your experience, then you are truly a man of the Lord. But in order to prevent that from happening, just don't be prideful. Okay? Just don't be prideful. Because when you do, you allow affliction and curses to come in you to correct you. Okay? Now look at Israel. The curses in Deuteronomy 28. Okay? Just read about the curses, man. Read about those curses. And hey, man, that's the rod of correction that the Most High put upon us, man, for going off. But right now, we're coming back in this truth and realizing that we are the real Hebrew Israelites, man, through the Spirit. Okay? So, Akim, do your best to obey the will of the Heavenly Father so curses and affliction, may not come upon you. Yes, you may have affliction in your life, but that curse, that's something serious. It's something serious, But I'm going to stop right there. And I was going to get some more verses out, but the Spirit kept having me stay on Nebuchadnezzar and how he was cursed. And then, at the end, he realized who the Lord thy power was, But all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Akakadash Barakatah. I hope this lesson was edifying. Till next time, Shalom. And all praises to the Most High.